past weeks, more than a couple of weeks actually, at home you probably find the kids were running around, trying things, putting liquids over each other, searching for wires, pieces of metals, pieces of magnets, doing their charts and drawing. And at school, they will always consulting their teachers, asking them why this part doesn't work, why is the electricity not working, why doesn't it give me the results that I expected. But today, all this running around, searching for tools and trying things out has led us to this day when we can say that the students are finally ready to present their projects, and we can now officially welcome you to the Science Fair of 2019 for grade 6. So what do the students have for store in us today? Can you squash a can just by using water? You know, a Pepsi can that the kids squash them with their leg. Can we just squash it using only water? We'll see that. Can we turn milk into plastic? Is that possible? We'll see. Can we make things fly on their own without making an airplane or throwing it out? Just let it fly. We'll see again. And can we hold fires in our hand without being burnt or without feeling its heat? We'll see. Can something be both liquid and solid at the same time to the extent that you can walk on it or sink in it? Today we'll get to see all this and more from the students of grade 6, so let's get started with the first class, 6A. While students are getting ready and coming, I want to ask you, how would you rate your knowledge of science? General knowledge. You can say excellent or average, or you don't know anything about science. Can you show me, please? Excellent, okay. Do we have average? Or someone doesn't know? Show me, I didn't see. You think you don't know? Okay, throughout the day, we will be asking simple general questions in science so that you can test yourself and see how much you know science, okay?
Good morning. Good morning, guys. Are you ready? Yeah. So at the beginning, I want to say something. We are all here, parents, teachers, school principals, just for supporting you. It's not just for seeing what are you going to do. So we are here to support you. So just relax. Let's start. Ali, what are you going to do?
As for my experiments, my experiment is about what happens if we put baking soda and Coca-Cola with each other.
Okay, what are you going? So let's see.
As for my tools, I use some baking soda and a Coke bottle.
Okay, start.
Okay, at the first step, I'll screw up the cap, and then put some baking soda onto the Coke. What do you see?
Woo! That's amazing. So Ali, what happened?
Okay, as I saw,
What happened?
As I saw, the Coke bubbled very much that it made a yellow foam-like substance. And for my conclusion, the Coke has an acid called
Carbonic.
carbonato. It joins up with the carbonate in baking soda then it forms hydrogen carbonate. Then the hydrogen carbonate breaks up into carbon dioxide and water. Then the carbon dioxide bubbles up as a gas to make this reaction.
Excellent, Ali. So experiment number 2, Omar and Ahmed. What are you going to do?
DIY car.
DIY car. What does it mean? DIY. What does it mean? D. Do. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. So you made the car by your own. What did you do?
We got tools. First, the tools. 4 caps of Pepsi, and motor, and switch, and battery cap, and 2 lollipop sticks, and 1 straw, and glue gun.
Excellent. So, could you show us? Open the switch. Why you use the switch? I see the fan is working. Something imbalancing? Something like that, right?
لو احنا حطينا حاجة هنا ايدينا هنا كده هتمشي كده. If we put something here, it will move like this.
So you need to put something in front of it to make it move. Can you try with your hand? Do you want to try on a smoother surface? Try on this surface, it's smooth.
Yes, yes. Again, Ali. Omar.
Okay, so you made the construction correct, but there is something that you need to try to fix to make it move. But so far, I think it has potential to move, right? Thank you very much.
But I want to ask why you used the motor. Why you used the motor?
We need a new battery.
Okay.
To let the car move.
Let the car move. It changes which energy into which energy.
It changed the electric energy into motion energy.
Okay, well done. Thank you, Omar and Ahmed.
My experiment,
Yusuf?
lava lamp. The tools is tablet and a plastic cup and oil and water and a glass jar.
Okay, finish.
First I will put the water. Then I will put the oil.
So when you add water and oil, does it mix?
No,
Okay, why?
because they don't have the oil and water don't yes they don't have they have different density.
Excellent. Different densities.
First, then I will put the vitamin tablet. Okay.
So what happens?
Bubbles raising and falling.
Excellent.
The conclusion: oil and water are not solubles once you put the vitamin.
So you need the torch?
Yes.
It doesn't work. Doesn't work. Mobile, it doesn't work.
You don't have?
Yes. Do you
You
have?
can borrow your torch.
Thank you, Omar.
Wow.
Excellent.
Can see it?
Well done, Yusuf.
Okay.
Thank you. Mazen and Yusuf, what are you going to do?
We'll do about the volcano toothpaste.
Volcano, but using the
no,
elephant toothpaste
it's
inside.
elephant toothpaste
Okay, it's
inside.
clear. Start.
My tools is first hydrogen peroxide,
Peroxide.
then yeast and dish soap and hot water or warm, and to
Yusuf,
make
start.
the volcano clay and like sing like a butter.
So can we see?
Yes. Got it. Hit.
Why we call it toothpaste? The elephant doesn't use toothpaste. So why we call it toothpaste? It looks like what?
Because it's tube of the elephant, like the thing that go out.
It goes up like this. Okay. And what else? Toothpaste. Why we call it toothpaste?
The that we put in our teeth,
Because it's
like it,
like
the
a
color.
toothpaste. Yes. Continue.
Then we'll put the yeast and the.
Is it warm water? Okay. Okay, but it's not so strong. So, guess? It's about what?
Hot water?
The concentration.
Yeah, it's
The
there.
concentration of the hydrogen peroxide.
It's there.
Okay, how much amount that you
42.
put?
Did you try it before, Yusuf? Did you try it at home? And what's different? What's different now from at home?
I don't know. I put it like this, the same of I did in the home.
I think maybe the water has cooled down. It's not warm, right? We needed warm reaction.
If you put your finger here, it will be hot.
Okay, so can you tell us what was supposed to happen and why it should have happened? Explain the reaction.
A foaming getting shut up from the
So
volcano.
we can see the foam. Yes.
Yes.
What makes it the
If
foam?
the camera comes close, we can see part of it here.
What makes it the foam?
The yeast
You
broke.
add what? What did you add?
When we add the yeast on the hydrogen peroxide, it's
Peroxide.
break.
The hydrogen peroxide.
Break into
Breaks.
two things: water and oxygen.
Excellent.
And the oxygen combined with the dish soap, so it's get up flaming or the elephant toothpaste.
Amazing. Thank you. Well done. Next, Karim. Okay, what are you going to do?
I will make the elephant toothpaste experiment.
Okay, but it's another one. يعني they use it in the volcano,
Yeah.
and you are using this in the beaker or in the flask.
Yeah.
So let's start. Show us.
What I did here first, I added warm water, then sugar, then yeast. Then I have to whisk it like that.
So is it warm?
Yeah, that's good. Then we have to add first the hydrogen peroxide.
Peroxide. Well done. Are you going to put two?
Yeah, I'm
Bottles?
gonna make two.
Okay. Let me help. So, start the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna add first the hydrogen peroxide. Then I'm gonna add the dish soap. Here I'm gonna use 3 food colors. I have blue, and also the other one at the hydrogen peroxide,
Peroxide.
and dish soap.
Why you add the dish soap?
Like to get this foamy look.
Foamy structure, yes.
Yeah. Here I'm gonna add only blue. But here I'm gonna add all of them. Here I'm gonna add the yeast and warm water.
So it's starting? Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. Well done, Karim.
And here is the other one. Here
Okay,
it
what are...
Here there is like an enzyme that is protective. It's called catalase. It
Catalase.
breaks down the hydrogen peroxide. It separates it to oxygen and water. And the dish soap made
So
it.
the bubbles,
Yeah,
Or?
the bubbles are dish soap. For the yeast, it didn't do anything.
oxygen or carbon dioxide gas?
It was carbon dioxide.
Hydrogen.
Oxygen.
It's...
Hydrogen.
I said hydrogen peroxide. The
Hydrogen-
gas is?
The
You said water and the oxygen. So the bubbles formed by which gas?
oxygen.
Oxygen gas. Well done. Relax.
Thank you, Karim.
So let's continue now.
Okay, so today I'm doing. So today we're
What are you going to do?
the cabbage juice indicator.
Okay. What does it mean, indicator?
What?
What does it mean, indicator?
Indicator it tell us if the substance is an acid or it's a base.
How?
Because the cabbage juice has a chemical in it
Yes.
that's called anthocyanin.
Okay.
That it reacts with whether it's an acid or a base. If it's an acid, it will turn the purple water into pink. If it's a base, it will turn it into like blue or something like that.
So, excellent. They change it. It changes
changes
its color.
color.
Yes, excellent. Continue, but start.
So first I'll start with a lemon, which is an acid.
So let's see if it's acid or not.
Noor, what is it that we have in the cups here?
It's the juice of red cabbage. So because the lemon is an acid, it turned the water into pink. Maybe let's try the egg.
It changes the color, okay.
So mix it. The water turned blue because the egg is an base.
Okay.
So it changed the color to blue.
yes.
And same thing here goes with mustard.
So creative, Noor.
Yes, this is the first time we've seen you,
Yes.
someone test an egg and mustard.
Yeah, mustard I tested because the mustard have vinegar in it, so it will be an acid.
That's very smart.
And here this is some bleach. Bleach is and base. And because it's strong, it turned
you
it
add-
into like yellow or different shades of green. And this is vinegar, which it's an acid. So it also turned it into pink, like what the lemon did.
So can you examine at home, is it acid or base?
Yes.
Excellent. Well done.
Yes. So
What are you going to do?
Faber fountain. Today I'm going to do some Faber fountain.
Okay, start.
So first we're gonna just start with citric acid.
You add
And-
starch? What did you add?
citric acid,
Citric acid, yes, I hear it.
and then we're gonna apply some baking soda, some colors, and then we're gonna apply some vinegar.
Oh, what happened?
So there's a reaction, or sorry, there's an action of bubbles and fuzzes.
Which is the new substance?
I guess it is some salt because there's add base and acid, so they make
Okay.
salt.
What makes it the bubbles?
Citric acid and the vinegar and the baking soda.
Which gas? Bubbles like the soda, yani you have gas. Okay, which gas? You put baking soda, right?
Yes.
And vinegar or acid. They produce gas. Which gas?
Oxygen hydroxide, I guess.
Carbon dioxide,
Yes.
right. Well done. Thank you. Okay, Jana?
Inji.
Inji? Okay. What are you going to do?
Hey, I'm gonna do the lemon volcano.
Start.
First, we're gonna cut the lemon into 2 pieces
Why you use the lemon?
to react with the baking soda, which
Okay, the lemon is acid or base?
acid.
Excellent.
We're gonna squeeze it into this small plate. Then we're gonna get the spoon. Then we're gonna get some baking soda.
Raise your voice. Raise
Sorry?
your voice. Raise your voice.
Okay.
Okay, what is this?
The acid which is in the lemon reacts with the baking soda, forming bubbles.
Of which gas?
Sorry?
Of which gas?
Carbon dioxide?
Okay, thank you. Soha?
First, my experiment is acid-base reaction. This is the name.
So,
Okay.
which acid?
The vinegar.
Vinegar. Okay. And the base?
It is the baking soda.
Okay. Let's
First,
start.
We will add baking soda.
Hmm?
A spoon. Then we'll add the water.
Hmm?
Okay. Then the food color.
Start.
And finally the vinegar.
So, what will happen?
The
Put it. Woo! Amazing color.
first what happened? The acid-base reaction when the baking soda or bicarbonate
Which is acid or base?
base
Base, okay.
and the vinegar is acid. When they react together,
React together.
they form a hydrogen. Carbon dioxide. Sorry.
Excellent. Which make the
The
eruption or the volcano.
The
Excellent,
volcano.
Soha. Well done.
Thank you.
Gonna.
So, Jana, what are you going to do?
I will do the sugar crystals.
Hmm?
The tools are 3 cups of sugar. And
So, explain.
okay, the tools are 3 cups of sugar, 3 tools cups, sticks, clips, 1 cup of water, and a pot.
So, can you start?
No, because I need a stove to make it, so I will tell you the steps only.
Okay, and what is this? What are these?
When I boil the sugar and the water.
So you need boiling water.
Yes.
Okay.
I put it here and I left it 2 weeks.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm.
And this is the result.
Oh, wow. Crystals.
Yes. And this is the cup when I remove it.
Mm.
Okay. And I made another one. This.
You add what?
The same.
But it's blue?
Yes. It's this is clear and this is blue.
You add what? Something that makes color?
No, I add only food coloring.
Okay, that makes the
Yes.
color. Well done, Jana. Excellent.
Thank
It's
you.
amazing.
I will make an electric fan.
Okay. What did you do?
An electric fan.
Okay, say, how did you do it?
A battery,
Okay.
a tube,
Mm.
the DC motor, the plastic fan,
Okay.
and the cap of the battery,
Mm.
and the switch.
So, could you connect them?
I will put the cap on the battery. I will make the switch on.
Oh, wow. Well done. What makes it work?
The battery and the switch and the DC motor.
Yes, the motor and the battery. The battery produces what? It's a source of what? The battery is a source of what?
Electricity.
Electricity. Yes. And you put the wires and the switch, making the
The connection and
the connection. Yes, the electric circuit. Well done.
Well done, Noor. Thank you.
Omran, what are you going to do?
I will make fire snake.
Okay.
First, I will put alcohol in the sand.
Did you do it at home?
Yes. Second, I will put this is the sugar and this is the baking soda.
Start.
I'll put the baking soda and the sugar. Excuse me.
Do you need help?
Then I will put the baking soda and the sugar and the sand.
So you set fire.
Yes.
What makes it the fire?
The ash,
What makes it the fire? The flammable material.
the lighter,
The?
lighter,
I didn't hear.
the lighter. I will put the lighter.
Okay, the lighter and I said flammable material, and you put alcohol and
Yes.
you put baking soda and sugar. Which of them flammable?
Which one I will?
Catches fire. Which one will? What will catch fire? Is it?
Alcohol.
Alcohol, excellent. I think that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Then I will light it.
Oh. So,
The
what
ash
will happen?
The ash is growing up and come.
Is it ash?
Yes.
Or you call it black snake, right?
Yes.
Okay, the black snake. Is it ash or black matter?
Black matter.
Yes, black matter. So say black matter. Excellent, Omran.
It's coming out,
Yes.
but not
And
high
why we
because
say snake?
not high because the alcohol يعني is not
Why you said a snake?
because it grow up like a snake.
Yes, it grows up like snake.
Yes.
So could we continue with Yusuf and turn back? Okay, we are waiting for your snake. Yusuf, what are you going to do?
Fire hand. My tools are
What? What? What is the fire hand?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Fire hand.
By your hand?
Yes.
So your hand will be burning?
Yes.
You will burn your
But
hand?
use the whole hands.
Okay, show us. Is it
Okay.
magic?
No.
You're not going to burn your hands, right? You're just going to hold the fire without being burned, right?
Okay.
My tools are I gonna put him hand tighter on a wooden table, and I will light it up. Then I will put some hand tighter.
Carefully.
And then I will light it up. خدها من عمره. لا Then I will put some in my hand.
Carefully. Whoa! Is it hurt?
No.
Is it hurting? No. Okay.
Why? How is that possible?
No, it's hurting because the alcohol consists of water, and alcohol brings fire, and the water helps me to stand the fire, stand the heat.
So the water helps you resist the heat. That's amazing. Wow. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we see now the black matter.
I
It
think
grows up.
actually if you put all the powder in the middle, concentrated, not spread out, it would have been faster and it would have grown faster. But we already see the black carbon particles. They're starting to form. Thank you. Well done.
So guys, thank you. You did great work. Well done. We are so proud of you.
To Miss, I wanna say a message to Miss Marwa. I wanna tell her that I thank her for her support and what she did for us to let us educate in this school.
Thank you. So can we move?
So the first question, what happens to the Eiffel Tower in summer? The choices are, it can be 15 centimeters shorter, it can be 15 centimeters taller, it doesn't change in size.
It will be 15 centimeters taller.
Okay, why?
Because metal has one of the most flexible in heat, and it expands and contracts in huge amounts and so on.
The thermal expansion. Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry. Second question. Dust in the house is made up of several things. Among those things, what represents the highest percentage? Food particles, human skin cells, textile and paper fibers.
So the dust in the house, when we're cleaning and you have dust everywhere, what makes up most of this dust? Can you say the choices again?
Food particles, human skin cells, textile and paper fibers.
So just raise your hand if you can guess. If no one can guess, you can go and ask them to try. Go, you choose someone and let them try.
Try. I'll say the choices again. Food particles, human skin cells, textile and paper. Can you try?
Human skin cells. Human skin.
Correct.
Human cells? Yes, well done. Give her this. Give her this. This for saying Okay, you can ask one question for the parents.
No, okay. Third question. Apart from the fingerprints, what other body parts has unique prints? The ear, the tongue, or the hair? The tongue. Yes, correct.
Well done. Thank you, Zina.
Okay, how are you guys? So,
Wake up, are you still sleepy? Good morning, 6B. Very sleepy. Very sleepy, and we're not in class, by the way.
are you ready? No, show me your hand. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Sama, what are you going to do?
Balloon rocket. Balloon rocket.
Okay, let's start. So I'm going to help you.
We'll get a thread and make it between two objects.
Okay, while Sama prepares her experiment, we will go the other one, the next one. Mr. Ham.
Okay.
Fatima.
Fatima.
Today we're gonna make how to make fantastic foamy fountain.
Okay.
We
Let's
need
start.
hydrogen peroxide, some cup, and yeast, and food coloring, and dish soap, and hot water, and
Start,
spoon.
Fatima.
I need some help to open this, please.
And start preparing the other things.
Okay. I need some help. No. We cut the yeast. And this is the hot water. So first we're gonna add the yeast here. So we're gonna add the hydrogen peroxide, then we're gonna add the hydrogen peroxide into the flask and the dish soap. And some food coloring. So we're gonna pour the yeast into the flask.
Wow. It's really foamy.
I like the texture.
So the
done,
observation when we pour the yeast, when it blow like a volcano. To the conclusion, we will pour the yeast into the flask. It blow like a volcano.
Okay.
I just want to note that maybe you noticed that we saw the same experiment with different students, but as you see, each one does it in their own way, and we see different results. So thank you, Fatima. Sama, are you ready?
We will stick the balloon in the here.
عايزة ايه؟
Then we'll leave it.
Oh.
يعني
What happened? What happened?
the balloon move forwards because the air يعني not like this.
Well done, Sama. Judy? Nice volcano.
Make about the volcano. We will need dish soap. We will need dish soap, baking soda, vinegar, and food coloring, and a spoon.
Start.
Okay, I formed the volcano from a mud and I put it in the oven for 20 minutes to dry.
So this is made out of real mud.
Yes. I first pour the dish soap in the volcano. Then I will put baking soda. I will color the vinegar to make it red. I will pour it on the volcano.
Oh, nice, Judy, nice. So this reaction, it's between what and what?
Acid and base.
Acid and base reaction. Excellent, Judy. Well done, thank
I
you.
think by the end of the day we will ask you about this question. You should have memorized it by now.
Yaman? What are you going to do?
I'm going to do the vacuum.
Show us.
Okay. First, you need a lighter, and
Start.
and you need
You add water
yeah.
and candle and lighter. Start. Okay. So, what happened?
That have more vacuum, so yeah.
That has more?
Has more vacuum, and that vacuum has oxygen.
You mean space, right?
Yeah, the vacuum is space.
But there is air inside, or it's vacuum?
No, there was air, and now it's empty.
There is air inside the cup,
Carbon
right?
dioxide.
Yes. Which gas from the air help in burning?
Nitrogen? No. Oil?
Huh? Gas?
Gas? Gasoline?
يعني in the
Gasoline is in the guy in there?
No.
Carbon dioxide?
The oxygen gas.
طب ما أنا قلت في الأول أكسجين.
Okay.
Thank you, Eva. Good morning, Evan.
Okay. Okay.
Good morning.
يلا يا من start.
My science fair project is about an air cooler.
It's
an air cooler.
Air cooler. Okay, start.
The tools, ice, 9V batteries, an RC car motor, 2 wires, homemade fan or a fan that you can buy. But the homemade is better.
Okay, as you like.
And the plastic jar.
Start.
And there is a cutter and welding machine, the glue gun. But
I see that you made holes.
yeah, and we make holes. First thing, we got the motor and measure it with the marker in the jar's cap. Then the measured part, you cut it out. After this, you draw dots on the the jar's cap. I will attach them.
Attach them, please, and show us how it works.
We attach the fan to the motor. This is the homemade fan.
The homemade fan is made out of a plastic bottle, a normal plastic bottle. And he tried this one. Continue. He tried this one and the other one at school, and we found that the homemade one had better results than the ready-made fan.
I made another one, but it broke. We attach the wires to the battery. Then connect them to the motor.
Oh, it works?
Yeah. Reduces cold air. It's a little bit of air.
Yes, it's cold.
With the ice.
Well done, Yam. What
Excellent.
happened?
It's chemical energy to kinetic energy
Yeah, the chemical energy inside.
inside the transfer to kinetic.
Where is the chemical energy here?
This is the battery.
Okay.
The battery is the chemical energy and the motor is the kinetic energy.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well done. Adham, what did you do?
Alien egg.
Alien egg. Okay, show us.
The tools are vinegar,
Vinegar.
small cup, and an egg. First, we put the vinegar in the cup.
So now,
Then put the egg in the vinegar. And,
And
leave
leave
it
it?
for 24 hours.
okay, what will happen?
It will turn to catch.
Okay. It's the elastic one.
Yes.
Okay, what happened?
The acid make the eggshell weaker.
Made the.
Eggshell weaker.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
Anas, what are you
Yes.
going to do?
pH indicator with red cap.
Okay, show us.
First, boil the red cabbage and take the water, the color of it. Put it in 3 cups and get vinegar and baking soda.
Start.
Put the vinegar in the first cup.
So it turns into
Red.
red. Is it acid or base?
Acid.
Well done. The other one?
Get the baking soda. Put it in the another cup. It turned to green.
It's
Base.
base. Well done. Thank you, Anas. Can I go to Fairuz because the
will take
experiment
time?
takes long time? Okay, Fairuz, what are you going to do?
My scientific base is to how to transfer milk into plastic. In the 19th century, people didn't have plastic, but they did this method so they could have jewels, buttons, or the knife handles. My tools will be vinegar, strainer, measuring cup, napkins, a spoon, plate, a shape cutter, and of course a heater, and the milk inside the heater, a bowl, and a mortar and a pestle. First, we put the milk inside the heater for 2 to 1 minute if you have this heater, so it could not turn into the boiling point or less. So to have the perfect temperature. After that, take the measuring cup and pour the milk inside it. After that, take a big spoon and put 4 spoons of vinegar. I prefer to use 4 spoons because if you add less spoons of vinegar, you might have less clumps. If you add more than 4 spoons, you might have the same clumps if you add the 4 spoons already.
So why we add the vinegar?
So we could see the clumps.
Yes.
That would be the first observation.
What happens to the milk? What are the lumps?
You will see.
What?
She's in the lab now. She's busy. We're just watching.
Busy now. Then stir it until you'll see lots of clumps like I just said. No problem. After when you see the clumps, take the bowl and the strainer and pour the milk so you could have the perfect dough for the clumps. Pour it in the strainer. need a spoon to remove the excess liquid from your dough that you just made, so you could just only have this clump. If you have less clumps, you just take the same milk again, put it in the same measuring cup, stir it, and put it again.
I hope you're taking notes so that you remember all of that.
I just made a little bit because the temperature didn't work very much, but we could make it just again. You exhaust the exit liquid like I just said, and you have your dough. Okay. After that, take the napkins, put the dough inside the napkin, and exhaust the extra liquid. And you'll need lots of napkins for this. And the dough is soft, as you can see. But if your dough is rough, use your mortar and pestle so you can make it a bit soft, not rough.
Excellent.
After you finish, you have a little dough. You'll use your shape cutter and make your shape that you want. And you'll leave it to 3 to 4 days to dry. Of course, I will not wait here all day long and waiting for this to dry. So I already made one. Here is one of it. I'm already wearing it, a Minnie Mouse theme like my project. And I made lots for my teachers. As you can see, Miss Reham, that was for yours.
Thank you, amazing.
And Miss Marwa, can I pass Miss?
I already took mine in class. So.
Thank you for the R letter.
You're welcome. So my observation, like I said, that there are clumps, like I said. So my conclusion, the milk has protein, water, and fat. Water and fat don't mix together. But the protein, because there is protein, it has the chemical bond that attach all these 3 elements together. That's how we have the milk. But when a vinegar, which is an acid, comes between of them, it breaks the chemical bonds that was attached. So now we have only just clumps because of the casein protein. The protein turned into a casein protein. That's why we have clumps that make the dough. And if somebody will ask me, what's the benefit of this project? The benefit is you could use it while you're making like I just did, jewels, buttons, and one of that is a Mickey Mouse, like I said. And the best thing about it, when you get bored of it, I hate this thing, I want to throw it. When you throw it to the soil or on the ground, when you come after it like weeks and days, when you come back, you'll find this plastic we just made dissolved in the soil. That means that the soil ate it and took good nutrients, so it become healthy. And it has more protein now, and you could grow better plants. But if you had like a normal plastic that we just have now this century, and you just throw it now, after years and 10 years, you come back, you still find it the same. Nothing changed. That's my project. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Well done. Thank you very much.
So let's go back to Maya. Maya, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna tell you how did I make the hydraulic crane. Yes, that's it.
Hydraulic?
So I first used sticks or wood and searing and a tube, a plastic tube. Then I joined this searing with the tube, and I joined the other side with the other syringe. Then it makes.
So hydraulic, it means that you use water.
Yes, I use water. And
Okay.
Then yes.
Okay, again.
Make it again.
Yes.
First I do this, and this, and it goes up. Goes up.
I like it. Well done. Zena, what are you going to do?
Today I'm gonna do a lava lamp.
Okay, start.
Okay. First, we're gonna put the funnel. We're going to add water. Then we're going to put oil. We're going to put 5 drops of food color.
Zena, do you have a torch?
We're gonna wait for the food color to go to the water. And we're going to add vitamin C tablet.
And now you add?
Vitamin C tablet. We're gonna split it in 2 pieces. We're putting a flashlight to see the lava lamp.
Amazing colors. It's an amazing lamp. Thank you. And thank you, Hadia, for your help. And Fairuz.
Hello, I'm Hadia. I'm gonna make the experiment of extracting DNA from strawberries. My tools are I need a plastic bag, alcohol. Okay, I'll start. I smashed the strawberries cut of the time, only smashed it but well, and close the bag. Then I will gonna get a plastic cup, pour half of it water, like this. Then I will gonna put some of the dish soap.
So why we add the dish soap?
To dissolve the cell membrane of the outer part of the cell.
Excellent.
Then I'll add salt. And I add the salt because I need to separate the 2 strands of the chromosome.
Of the DNA.
Then I'm gonna stir it well with the wooden popsicle. If you need, put some dish soap again to dissolve more of the cell membrane. It's good. Then I will open the plastic bag and I will put in it the mixture. Like this. And then I'll close it again. Mix it, but not hard because it will gonna out. I don't know.
Okay. Fine.
Mix it. Then I will gonna get the sieve and put it on a plastic cup. Please. And I will put it, but carefully.
So Mabruk, I'm coming. ماشي?
Oh my God. Slowly. Then I will make like this. Then I have the mixture, and I'll put in it the same amount, equal amount of alcohol. Have to pour the same amount.
So doesn't it dissolve the DNA?
The alcohol doesn't dissolve the DNA.
Okay.
So like this, I use it.
So we can extract it.
And I'll wait for half a minute. Now I'll hold my wooden popsicle and I'll wait for the DNA. No, it's quickly. waiting. Okay.
We'll move to Malak and come back when the DNA forms on the surface.
So, Malak, what are you going to do?
My experiment is rising water, and our tools is a candle, plate, cup, lighter or matches, and colored water. So first you will pour the water in the plate.
Okay, take care.
And you replace the candle in the center of the plate. Then you light the candle. After that, you will cover the candle with the cup.
Okay, what will happen?
My observation that the candle turns off and the water rises inside the cup. That's because the oxygen inside the cup
Yeah, the water raised up inside the cup.
And the water rises up because the empty space.
It takes the space of what?
The oxygen. It
Excellent.
replaces the replace of the oxygen.
Okay, well done. Thank you, Malak. Hamido, let's see your trick.
The trick is called tea magic.
Okay.
First, you get the tea bag and put it. Then you got the candle. Light it.
Ooh. Okay, it flies. What happened?
The tea bag had low dense, then it flew and it was warm, then it flew.
When you burn it,
Yes.
the air inside the tea bag, it will be high dense or lower dense?
High dense.
It's hot air.
Yes.
It has high dense or low dense. It
Low.
flies. It's low or high dense?
Low.
Low dense. It's light.
Yes.
It's not heavy. Excellent. Well done. It's nice. Okay, Mabruk, what are you going to do?
My experiment is basically about a hand with cartoon that is can be moved. Yeah.
Robotic hand. You told me that it's robotic hand. Okay.
We use in this experiment to use straws, and we will use threads, and we use a glue gun.
Can we
Where's
see your
the block?
hand?
Where's
Can we
the
see
block?
your hand? Show me what it does.
I don't have to do it. It's basically about the joints act like the straws act like the joints in our hand. The threads act like our muscles.
Show it to the camera.
The threads act like our muscles, and our hand acts like the brain, sending signals to the finger to do movement. So basically, we put our hand into this thing, and when we pull this thing, the hand does the same movement my finger is doing with the thread.
So how you move it? Using what?
When I move my fingers, it moves in the same direction my finger is moving in. Hamidu cut this part.
So it works due to your muscles. Excellent, Mabruk. Well done. I like it. Mariam, what are you going to do?
My experiment is black snake.
Hmm?
My tools are sand. I pour some sand, then I will get the alcohol and pour it in the center of the sand.
Okay.
Then here is sugar.
You didn't make the hole.
I will get the sugar and put on it some baking soda. mix them. Then I will get this mixture and put it above the alcohol. After I put it, I will get a lighter and light the baking soda.
Let me have.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we light the sand and the alcohol, and from the baking soda we will find a black chemical thing getting out.
Yes, and this black thing is called black
Black bicarbonate.
snake. Yes,
Black
carbonate. Yes.
Yeah.
I see it's growing.
It's moving faster. It's
Yes.
growing faster than the other ones.
Because I put more. If you put more alcohol, it will grow faster.
Well done, ya Maryam. I love it.
I think this is the best one we've seen so far. You can see it right away. They're growing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
It's
snake
it's
is
not
growing.
about the alcohol, by the way. Do you know? It's something else. Remember?
Yeah, the baking soda.
Did you measure this amount?
Yeah.
Have a known measurement, and you kept the same measurement that you used before, right?
You have to put the same amount of the sugar and baking soda.
So not just any amount, and we put it on each other. It will not work. Yes.
3 spoons.
Wow.
Now it looks like a snake. It's coming out.
If you leave it more time, it will grow faster, grow more.
Well done. Thank you, Mary. Stay away from it. Stay away from it.
Well done. Thank you, guys.
This is the DNA. And I get out the DNA, but I make two examples of the experiment here. Look, this one, I make it with two different kind of strawberries. This was a strawberry like expired one, and this is with good strawberries and fresh. There are different colors. This can have a white substance, like this is the DNA, the white substance. And the expired strawberries, I can't get out the DNA because it's already expired. So that's my experience.
So we cannot use an expired strawberry to bring out its DNA. It would be already.
Get it out. We can get it out. It's already expired.
The cells are dead, right?
Yes, already the cells in brain, it's damaged, so we can get it out. But this is the fresh one, so we can get it out.
Thank you very much. Well done, Hadia.
Well done, Hadia. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, 6B. Thank you very much.
The questions are: where can we find the smallest bone in our body? The question: where can you find the smallest bone in your body?
Can you give us choices? Oh, someone knows already? Okay.
Mom.
But we didn't give out the questions before. I just saw him, gave him the question in the morning.
Here's. Okay.
Is it correct, Ahmed? Ahmed, is it correct?
Yes, Mom!
Okay, give this to Mom.
next question is which planet has the largest number of moons?
Can you say it again?
Which planet has the largest number of moons?
The largest number of moons. Can you give choices?
Mercury, Mars, or Jupiter?
Mercury, Mars, or Jupiter? Who wants to guess? Someone, check.
What?
Jupiter?
Okay, right.
How many moons does it have?
79.
79 moons. Well done. Thank you, Ahmed.
Good morning, 6C. How are you? Hi. Good morning, Ali. So what's your experiment today?
Candle and oxygen. Candle and oxygen.
Oxygen. So can you show us what's this?
We will get the candle and light it. And get the melting pieces of the candle.
First, I will do after that. Okay. Prepare your things quickly. Just stay here and you come back at the front. Finish and put your things here.
And put the candle stick it to the melting parts and stick the
Continue.
And stick the candle to the melting part.
Your voice was louder in class, Ali. Much louder.
We will get some water.
Raise your voice, Ali.
We will get some water, but don't let the water touch the fire. Then get the food color. Thank you. And we will put the food color in the water so it takes the color, red color. Get the glass, and put the glass. So the candle, you know that the oxygen, the fire of the candle needs some oxygen.
Wow.
Needs some oxygen to be fired. So the main idea here is the oxygen, because fire needs oxygen to be fired. And
so you are saying that the candle to be lit, it needs oxygen. The fire needs oxygen.
Okay. Yes, when the oxygen increases, the fire increases, and the oxygen decreases,
And what happened to the water level, Yan?
Yes, that's the second one, because when we put the glass, the fire takes. There's amount of oxygen in the glass, so the fire takes it until it's finished. When the oxygen is finished, there's a space, so the water come in.
Moves up inside inside the glass.
In the glass.
So thank you, Ali. Okay. Good morning, Yemiz. How are you?
Fine.
You're fine. So what we have today?
Walking water experiment.
Walking water experiment. So what is this? Can you show us?
Yeah. The tools are 3 jars, 2 different.
It's okay.
2 different food colors.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll pour some water. And pour some water here. Then put some food color.
Okay.
The food color is not blue. شوي. Then we will take the absorbent tissue and put it like this.
Okay.
And the tissue will absorb from this jar and this jar, and when it will absorb the two colors, it will come here, and it will make a mix with two colors, with the blue and red, and it will be the color purplish.
Okay, and so we can see it here. This is the final result.
Yeah.
Okay, it takes some time, so
yeah,
it's okay.
It take half an hour to go, and it take 2 hours to be filled.
Oh, so this one is after 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the purple color between the red and the blue. So the water rises inside the water rises with the tissue, and it comes here.
Yeah, because the tissue is very absorbent, and it absorbs the water, so it can be filled in the second jar.
Okay, thank you, amazing.
And this watering experiment, it's like the stem. It absorbs the water from the roots and give it to all the parts of the plant.
Thank you, amazing. Well done. Thank you. Great job. Thank you. Peter, where's Peter?
Peter from 6D, but because he has to leave early, okay?
Good morning, Peter.
Good morning.
Good morning. So what we have today?
We have a fire black snake.
Okay.
First thing, we have alcohol and sand and baking soda and sugar.
Start doing
First thing, put sand on the pot.
Okay. Thank you.
Then we put the alcohol. Then we take the sugar. Take.
What do you want to do?
Mix it with baking soda. Sugar, mix it with baking soda.
Okay.
Then we put it on the alcohol and sand.
In the sand and the hole. Make a hole and okay.
We'll fire on it.
Won't we put a little alcohol? Won't we put more alcohol, Peter?
Okay.
So what will happen, Peter?
The snake will come up. Why? Because when we mixture, the mixture, the baking soda gets hot and decomposes carbon dioxide. The lake oxygen of sugar burned and creates the carbonate.
Yes, which is the black material, right?
And water vapor.
Okay. It takes time?
Yeah.
So 10 minutes? Can it work?
20.
20? Really? But we can see here the growing, the black material is growing out. No, wait. It's okay, Peter. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can see here the black material is going
to grow up.
Okay. Thank you, Peter. Really, thank you. It's okay, Peter. Peter, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Good morning.
My experiment is called the alien
Good
egg.
morning.
Good morning.
I'm saying good morning first.
My
So what's your
experiment is called the alien egg.
Okay.
The tools are cup, egg, and a vinegar.
So what did you do?
First thing, I will put the vinegar in the cup. After that, I will put the egg in the cup.
Does it take time?
Yes, it takes 12 hours or 2 days.
Oh.
Here is how it looks after I put it for 12 hours.
Can you show it to us? Bring it.
Here is how it looks.
Is it a cooked one?
No.
It's raw egg. Oh. And it's bouncy.
No, but when I bounce it from a long place, it will bump.
It will bump? Oh. Okay. So what happened to the shell?
It dissolved.
It dissolved. And it forms what?
A chemical reaction.
It's a chemical reaction. Okay. Thank you, Faris. Merci. Well done. Skip the point. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
So what we have today?
Today we're gonna have a volcano eruption.
Oh. So we're gonna explode? Or it's
Yeah.
gonna be okay?
It will be okay, but it may go out of volcano.
Oh. So can you show us?
Yeah, sure. First of all, you're gonna need vinegar. And you should mix it with food coloring. So it'll kind of look like lava or something. And just to close it so I can shake it. No, it's okay. Okay, I'll leave it aside. Or you can pour it. Okay, it's fine right now. You should have baking soda.
Okay.
Okay. Here you can put whatever you want.
Show us.
No. It's much better. And right now, when I put the baking soda, it will
Okay.
explode.
Oh. Oh, we can see it from here. It's growing up out of the bottle. Uh-oh.
I don't know why it's not coming out. Must be
I think
vinegar.
you need to put a little more. But here we can see it. It's growing up. Its level is growing up, but I think it's too high for it to come out.
Maybe.
Okay, but it's working. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Here, the baking soda, which is salt, reacts with the vinegar.
Okay. It forms what?
It forms carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide, which
Yeah.
is a gas which caused the bubbles-
eruption.
The eruption. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amina. Good job. Thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine.
So what are we going to have today?
Steel wool and vinegar reaction experiment.
Okay. What is this? Show us.
First, the tools are 2 beakers, steel wool.
You're gonna start doing it.
Okay, first we'll get the first beaker and add the steel wool. Then add some vinegar. And soak the steel wool in the vinegar for around 1 minute.
Okay. Will it take time? So can you tell us what will happen until it works?
Yeah, the steel wool, the metal in it will react with the vinegar, so it will form rusting.
Oh.
When we add it to the second beaker, we will just cover it so we can keep the heat in. So the rusting will be more clearer, and we can see it better, and we will measure the temperature there.
What will happen to the temperature?
It will rise.
The temperature will rise. So
Yes.
this is a chemical reaction. Is it a chemical reaction?
Yes, that's an exothermic reaction.
An exothermic reaction which produce heat.
Yes.
Okay.
But now we will measure the heat in the first beaker.
Okay. I think it rises. So here's the temperature is what?
It's 28.
It's 28. So this is the first beaker. The temperature is 28. So we will leave it. We will go to another one and we'll come back to you to see the second cup. Thank you. Hi. How are you? Okay, so what we have today?
My experiment is called rising water.
Oh, okay.
First, we bend the match. And then we put the coin. And then we pour the water. And we should cover the surface of the coin.
Watch out.
And then we will light the match.
Okay.
And then we put the cup.
So what
And
will
the-
happen?
And then the water will rise.
The water will rise inside the cup. Do you know why?
Because the air pressure.
Because of the air pressure. So it goes up and it rises inside the cup because the
air pressure.
the match consumes all the oxygen inside the cup. Okay, thank you, Sons. Good morning. How are you?
Fine.
So you're okay? Yes. So what do you have today?
Acid and base experiment.
Oh, can you show us what is the acid and base?
The acid is vinegar and lemon, and
Okay.
the bases are the soap and the baking soda, which is the sodium bicarbonate.
So, what if someone doesn't know what's the meaning of acids? What are the acids?
Acids is a material you can know it by many indicators like litmus paper, red cabbage juice. You will indicate, and these indicators is a materials that change color in the presence of acids and base.
Thank you.
And also acids taste sour and bases taste.
So you said that acids taste sour. So we have acids in our daily life products.
Yes.
Okay, so show us.
What you will use is 5 beakers, a
Okay.
cylinder, and the red cabbage juice, and vinegar, and lemon juice, and soap, and baking soda, which is the sodium bicarbonate.
Okay.
As you see, first we pour some of the vinegar in the first beaker and some of the lemon juice.
Okay.
Then we will pour some of the red cabbage juice. As you see, it changes color because the red cabbage juice, as Marwan said, it's an indicator that you use to know either it's acid or base. And if it's an acid, it could changes to red or pink. As you see here, the lemon changes to red and the vinegar changes to pink. And to be very sure this is an acid, the acid had to be below 7. And the pH of the vinegar is 2.4 and the lemon is between 2 and 3.
Okay, thank you. So you said that both of them are acids. Why this one is pink and this one is red?
Because in the pH scale, you will see that there is different colors. And the vinegar is in the red place.
And also because the color depends on the concentration of the hydrogen ion in the acids. However, about in the base, the color depends on the concentration of the hydroxide ion in bases.
Thank you. So you show us the acids. What about the bases? Oh, they changed to green, not pink.
Yeah.
Because the acid had to change to pink or red, and the base it will change to green or blue.
Okay.
And its pH scale is above 7. Now, what about the neutralization reaction? The neutralization reaction is a reaction made from the reaction of two things, acids and base. Now we will try the baking soda on the vinegar. Oh, we will find that it turns purple, the same color of the red cabbage juice, because it's neutral. The neutral substance made the red cabbage juice and the litmus paper changed to purple at the same color as the neutral water.
And also the neutralization reaction made the salt and water.
The neutralization reaction, it produces salt and water.
Yes.
So the water is a neutral substance. So
Yes.
The color changes to purple because it's a neutral substance. So thank you very much. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. I missed you. Really?
Me too.
Really? Okay. So what do you have today?
Today I will make an experiment that called water fireworks. Firstly, is a tool. I want water, a cup, 16 ounce of glass, and another 16 ounce of glass.
Okay. Go on. You can start doing it here, I see. Yes. But tell us what you're going to do.
Firstly, I will put some water in the tall glass.
Okay.
And I will put in the another glass some of oil.
This is oil? Okay.
And 2 drops from food coloring.
Okay.
And then I will mix them with the fork till it will be till the food coloring will be small drops.
Okay.
I'll take with syringe some of the food coloring and the oil, and I will put it in the water.
Wow, can you see the color? Oh, I like it.
It will be like fireworks, but in another idea, it is in water.
Okay, so can you tell us what happened?
When you put food coloring in water, it dissolves, but not in oil.
Not in oil.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it looks amazing. I like it. So the food colors, they goes down and dissolves with the water.
It's more dense. And the water and the oil, it's less dense.
Okay. Which one is less dense, the water or the oil?
Oil.
The oil is less
Yeah.
dense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Nice work.